Hi. Okay, we're gonna try this thing again that we tried one time before, which was we're gonna try and stay calm. Okay, we'll just see what happens because hold on, gotta get my vitamin C in. Simply orange juice. It's not even morning time, y'all, but I just feel like we some orange juice in. Hold on, got some orange juice. 1 second. Man, that's good. Whew. Oh, what'd you say? Oh, why I got this picture of Justin Gallon over here on the screen? Oh, you was wondering why? I'm glad you asked that. Cause then I was sitting here and I was thinking to myself, I said, self, it's Olympic trials time. I started going back down memory lane of the times I win, didn't make it, and all types of stuff. And then some stuff popped up. I was like, damn, if I ain't mistaken, I don't think the U.S. has won a sprint medal, at least on the men's side for sure, since then. 2004? 2004. It's 2021. Jack, you mean to tell me the last time Team USA had any type of dominant force was in Athens, 2004? I know what y'all gonna say. But we been there. We done got medals there. But you ain't won it, all right? You ain't won it in a long time, Jack. So I said to myself, self, this Olympic Games got to be different. Why? Because could this finally be the year that, that's why I put my gold on today, just for this one, that Team USA in the 100 meters and 200 meters could actually finally get the gold back? So then I went and looked at the lane assignments. What are the lane assignments? I said, let me see who we got, because really ain't there's some fast people out there, but you know, see who we got going on. I look at the lane assignments and I'm looking at them and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Why did they put them in that heat? The BS has already began, okay? Then it instantly reminded me of, well, Ray, you already know. You've been through it, literally. I can tell y'all a story that I'm not going to tell you, but I can tell you how they do rig these lanes up for certain people to do certain things so certain people can make it back and certain people don't make it back. This is not anything that's fabricated. People tell you this is how it works, okay? I know for facts, all right? But anyway, I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, they put Trayvon in lane 8. They put Gat in lane 1. They put Micah, the Oregon kid who I just said should have won last weekend. They put him back in lane 5. I feel like he was in lane 5 that weekend when he barely lost it to Laird. But anyway, he in lane 5. Rogers is in 7. So you got Gatlin, Micah, Rogers, Trayvon, only one heat. All of them done ran 10-0 or better this year. And it's top 3, okay? It's top 3 qualifiers, and then the next fastest. So here's the problem with that, people. The problem with that is, in order for you to get a pretty much premier lane for the next round, you got to win your heat, all right? If you want a pretty decent lane for the next round, you got to get second. If you want to have a shot to make the finals, you actually got to get third. You got to make top 3 in those heats. I'll tell you why you got to make top 3. Because if you get in on time, they're going to throw you in the outside lanes, okay? So here's the problem with that heat I just explained. You got 4 people who this year, 4, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, 4 who've already went 10 O's, 10 flats, sub 10s. All 4 of these people are about to have to race for 3 spots now. Now here's what happens. Micah undoubtedly is fresh. He's fresh from last weekend. He just ran 100 on that same track. His body can do 10 flat on that track, okay? Or 10-0. Not 10 flat, I'm sorry, 10-0 or whatever. So with that being said, he's also, to me, inexperienced when it comes to these 100 meters in these trials. Inexperienced meaning that this is your first time. So there's certain things, there's certain rules and regulations that if you're a veteran that you know you try to do, which is you try and coast through the first round. If you watch my story about me in 2003, I was Micah. I was that kid who didn't know no better. I'm just gonna run fast every round, okay? Here's the problem with that now. Micah is going to run fast, people. He's going to run fast. He's not going to coast. He's not going to shut down. He don't have that much experience, to me personally, to be able to do that, to be able to understand, like, you kill. Ain't none of us finna really run this round, okay, guys? We just chilling. And, you know, at the top, you know, whoever get out, boom, boom, boom. So when Micah gets out and make these people run, you got Justin over here, who we've kind of said Justin needs to be able to skate through to the finals. Justin don't need to have to run to get to the finals, Father Time. So you're going to put somebody who needs to skate through the rounds to get to the finals in a heat to where you got to go top 3 to get a decent lane. Somebody getting left out. Okay, Jack. Rogers just left Europe like 10 days ago. In his last race, he went like 10:02, 10:05, something like that. So he's 10:0 fresh right now. And he's a veteran. Trayvon is on the outside of him. What do you think is going to happen over there? Let's think about it. They in 7 and 8. Gat is way over here in 1. Michael's in the middle of the track. Figure it out. Somehow, some way, I don't know who they don't want to make it or who they want to make it, because it almost seemed like they want to make sure somebody like a Noah make it through, because guess who he has in his heat? Oh, you want to know what Noah's heat is like? I'll tell you what Noah's heat is like. It's Noah in 2, Baker's in 3, Fred's in like 7. Top 3 qualifiers. I could pretty much go on record. You know what? We'll do it together. Watch this. I happen to have it right here. We'll do it together. Let me go to my handy dandy screen. So, and it's me and 100 meter dash. Not the decathlon. We don't want that. Start list. Day 2. So, me and 100 meter dash. So in the heat that Noah is in, it is Noah's in 2, Ronnie's in 3, Fred's in 6. Now here are the other people in that heat. Dimmick Kemp, Bryce Robinson, Kendall Williams, Lance Lang from Kentucky. Lance Lang. Denzel Feakin. I don't even know who that is. So I'm going to go and say that Noah and Ronnie and Fred can go top 3 easily. Okay, Jack. So you want to know what I say they probably could have done with that 4th heat? Oh, very simple. Let's look at, I don't know, the heat that has Matthew Bowling in it. Matthew Bowling has a lane. Why would he even have a lane after what happened last weekend? But that's another story. Okay, Matthew Bowling's in lane 1. Kyrie King is in lane 2. Knowlton Shelvin's in lane 3. Christopher Belcher is in lane 4. Marvin Bracey is in lane 5. Jeff Dibs is in lane 6. Brian Henderson is in lane 7. Jalen Slade, shout out to Jalen, is in lane 8. No disrespect for Taylor, but you know, if any come for you, is in lane 8. So you mean to tell me, you couldn't have took, and this is why they like to make it is randomized. That shouldn't be randomized. Anyway, you mean to tell me you couldn't break up that first heat and make sure that all of them people we want to see make it through? You couldn't take Justin and put him in that heat with Bowling. Pull Bowling out and put him in that heat 1. Cause y'all, now I'm talking to the people the people behind the scenes people. Cause y'all watch my show too. You know I'm talking to y'all at this point, right? I'm talking to y'all. Y'all know y'all could have did that. Why did y'all do this? Why did y'all do this right here? What was the reason behind this? Who this hit me? You know me. Hit me on the text. DM me. Tell me something. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, look here, right? Inside scoop, man. We don't want yada 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 to yada yada yada, and we need yada 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 to skate through. I'm gonna keep it between us like I always do. Y'all know even my show, I keep it 100, but I don't tell everything. I just want to know because I'm looking at this and I'm like, that's a setup. Who y'all trying to set up? Who y'all trying to make sure get through, and who y'all trying to not? Because I'm gonna just be honest with you. Heat 3 or 4 worries me. I'm gonna tell you why Heat 3 or 4 worries me. I'm gonna call it out again. If it's the top 3 on those traits that can make it through, you got Matt Bowling, Kyrie King, Knowlton Shelver, Christian Belcher, Marvin Bracey, Jeff Demps, Brian Henderson, Jalen Slade. It's pretty easy heat right there. I mean, you could have come from like a college national last weekend and get in that heat and probably make it through if it's top 3, because like that heat's not nothing. Like you could have possibly like lost last weekend and in season, get a chance to redeem yourself and make it to the semifinals or the limit finals or whatever, just because of it looks good behind your name. I don't know. I'm not trying to say nothing, but I'm just like, damn, where's the love? The reason I'm saying where's the love, because I know how this stuff really goes. Why didn't y'all put Justin or Michael or Micah or anybody in that 3rd heat? Why the hell you gonna make it harder on them boys and make it? Y'all know I ain't making this shit up. Y'all know I'm not. So, and because I know most of y'all do watch my show, I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm just saying, like, why? Why? Who? Why? Is it because we need to get Noah through the rounds? Is it because we don't need to get... I don't understand it. I don't understand it because I know y'all had something to do with it. All right, but here we go. The reason why we here. I have a good orange juice. I think Trayvon is going to blast out, and blast out so far he really will be able to shut it down. I think Mike is going to run off of Trayvon. I think Michael's going to be in the middle of the track and going to run off, period, and put on a 10 flat pace, which is going to make Gat see him. So Gat going to have to run faster than Gat wants to run in his first round so that he can secure a top 3 spot. I see that round going Trayvon, Micah, Justin, Rogers. Yeah, that's how I see it going. The Heat with Ronnie, Fred, Noah, I see Ronnie securing a spot, which is the first spot. I see Ronnie gonna bake and win in that heat. I see Fred reserving himself. He getting second in that heat. Noah gonna get third. Who the hell else is in the heat? Oh, I forgot I'm yelling. Who the hell else is in the heat that can beat him? So he can skate right on through. Now, here's the sad part. That's about it. That's about it. I mean, about it. Who else we got? Those were the gunners. We just named out the gunners. So somebody asked me, and I'm gonna end it with this right here. Friend of mine, coach out there, he coming on later on tonight to do a post wrap up from everything. He gonna be sending videos. So he asked me, he said, Ray, tell me, give me your take before you even give your take on Fred being in this 100 and this 200. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? I said, look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you why before I tell them. It was the most brilliant, genius idea ever. Here's why, okay? Oh, make sure I'm gonna tell y'all the same way I explained to him. It was the most genius, disrespectful, but makes sense idea ever. Here's the genius part. The genius part is, I probably making the 400. It's easy. I probably making the 400, and I can probably medal. But if I do this 100 and 200, I can get possibly 2 medals. 2 is always better than 1. Start right there. And if I'm in the 100 and 200, I can possibly go on a relay, so now I can get 3 medals. 3 medals is better than 1. Now, here's the disrespectful part. Disrespectful part is the fact that he feels confident enough that the U.S. 100-meter dash and 200-meter dash fields are so weak that he has a chance to finish in the top 3 in either event. Now, here's the sad part about it. He's right. He's right. That's what I told my friend. Like, he's right. Like, the 100-meter men division now is so weak to where, yeah, he could possibly pull it off. Now, if we go back to, say, 2012, probably not. 2008, definitely not. Like, no, Jack. Like, 2008, I ran 10:06, Jack, and didn't even make it to the finals. Them boys was hi-ya, ha-ha-ha-ha. 9-8, 9-8, 9-7, 9-8. How you feel, how you want it. Take it how you want to, okay? So that's why Fred was able to do it. Because, let's just be honest, how many 9-8 people we got out there, period? You got Trayvon. You got running. That's it. Back in the gap, if 9-8 was 9-8, Travis Patrick, 9-8. Who the heck? You in college? Why? You in 9-8. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's just very disrespectful that he can do this. But hey, go do it. I think that he's actually going to pull it off. I think that Fred will probably sneak around and actually get third in one of these races. It's probably going to be the 100. I can tell you what I'm predicting in the 100 to happen. I'm predicting it to go Baker and Bromell. And then Kerley, Gat, Rogers. That's it. That's it. That's it right now. That's it. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Fred Kerley gonna make the team. I think he gonna make the team because he gonna be able to be strong enough to last through all the rounds because of how they set up Gat in that first round. Gat gonna have to burn too much of his body to make it through. So you gotta give it to Fred Kerley now. Okay, so switching channels, switching over because I'm sure y'all want me to talk about the females. Of course, because they about to pop off here any minute now. I'm gonna wait.